Hey guys, welcome back. I have these frames here, different types of frames, and I've got some that didn't have another one that goes to them, all made out of like Timmy paper and whatnot. And I wanted to do like some specimen cards, specimen slides out of these. And I've got like flowers. I just got them on the setting on the papers because they're hard to see. But I've got like different types of flowers and leaves and whatnot. I've got several of them. Different sizes and whatnot. And I've got some more. I've got a whole bunch of them. But I was not using them for anything, so I thought, well, you know, why not? So I've got these, and goodness, these, and these. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of them, and these. I'm just gonna set them off to the side here. But for these larger ones, I am gonna try just using tape, like packing tape, to tape them. Because I can't glue them in just like that, so that's cute. So I'm going to see if I can do that. That way I don't have to try to get out like, do a whole bunch of acetate and all that. Okay. So I will need another piece of tape. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how well this can be used, but okay. Oops. Let me see. Okay. 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 And rather than gluing this down, which I mean I will use glue, but maybe. I wonder if double-sided tape would actually be better to use on this. Okay. Just set that off to the side for a second. So that's what it's going to look like on the front and the back. Although I guess I could just leave it like that, but I really did want to put this over the top. Alright, let's try it with the glue first and see if it will stick. I'll just glue it on the threaded parts where it's been sewn around. don't know if that's going to stick or not. No, it does not seem to be wanting to stick, so I'll just set it off to the side and maybe I can just sew around it. But I'll have to let it dry first before I can run it through the sewing machine. Or I'll use double-sided tape on that. Now on these, here, I'll just use this one. I will probably use one of these pieces of scrapbook paper. Move that off to the side. And we will trim that down just a hair, maybe on either side. Okay. Will that fit in there? Maybe trim it down just a little bit more. And then I will use this. Okay. So that I can. Okay. All right. Now let's use a small. Let's see. Got this little small flower here. Okay. So I'm just gonna trim that down. And then I'll go around here. Okay. And there's what that looks like. That's cute. Little specimen slide. Let's see. Is that sticking? Yeah, looks like that one is sticking. It just takes a minute. I think I like it this way. So, a windowed one. Alright, now, maybe I want to do a smaller one this way. I had this leaf. I'm just pushing this out instead of in so that the glue doesn't squidge out. There we go. A little off-centered, but it'll be alright. Okay. I'm not sure that I like the tape method, but I didn't want to get the I did not want to get the laminator out to do that. No. I'll do another one of these. I think I want to do the green background here. Okay. I will trim this down a little. Thought I had some skeleton leaves and was going to do those, but I must have used them all already. But I thought these would be perfect since I don't have any real leaves or anything, just to use up. And I don't care about the back of these because, you know, I can glue them down as pockets or whatnot. Making a mess there, okay. So you still have the shiny bit, but it doesn't go all the way. Although you could put acetate in there if you wanted to. Okay, so we've got this one. Let's see here. Maybe we will do a colored one. Well, it don't matter. Okay. Okay. think I want to put a full piece of acetate or anything in this one either. There's what it looks like on the back. It doesn't have to be perfect, because like I'll trim around that when it's dry. And again, I'll probably have to let me just use a couple of paper clips and hold them in place until they're dry. And then I can trim around them. Oh. Okay, I'll just do it like that. But it looks alright, I think, without the full thing of acetate too. Or, you know, plastic. Okay. These. Is that? Nope. Are these the same size? No. It's not the same size either. What about these? No, none of those are the same size. Okay. Do we want to? No, that's a small one. So I need kind of a bigger one. I got some blue leaves, bluish colored. Yeah, here we go. Leaves. Maybe we will. I did not. Made a mess with that one. It's alright. Let me grab a wet wipe to get that off. Okay. Now. Okay. I'm just gonna clip these in place until they dry. Grab those in a minute. Okay. And then I'll trim around those too. Like I said, they don't have to be perfect or anything. Okay. So we've got that one. And these are, like I said, they don't match anything. Or, yeah. Okay. And that one didn't go all the way. Do we want a piece of this wood? Okay, so I got that. Didn't measure that one very good, so it's alright. Okay. another piece of this wood. I hope everyone is doing well today. I think I forgot to say that when I came on. I just got straight into it. Sorry about that. And I can ink around that again later on. So there is that one. It's cute. Okay. Now those are the easier ones to do, of course, because they are, they don't have the full, you know, see-through back on them. I think I'm just gonna cut a piece of that and another piece of this green one, and I'll trim them down later. I can put those in with my scripts. Use the metal later time. I think maybe I want to do this ginkgo leaf. Okay. Now I could, you know, do the whole thing, but I don't want to with the tape. I'm just going to put it around. Okay. And again, I can ink around these later on. Because I don't have my ink out right now, and I'm not going to worry about it. I do like the little ginkgo leaf. That's pretty. Okay, now one more. I've got this kind of sunflower one. Okay. These are stickers, and I could have, you know, put them, you know, taking the backings off of them, but I just wanted them to be a little bit more sturdier, so I didn't do that. And y'all know I end up fighting with the silly stickers anyway, so. Okay. Let me wipe that up. I'm going to go ahead and cap my glue because I'm done with it now. Wipe that off so I don't get any things stuck in there. Okay. If you had skeleton leaves, I'm sure you could do the same thing. You might have to laminate them, but it might work with packing tape. Alrighty, so here is our like sunflower type one. So we've got these different ones here. And then we've got the ones that you can see through. Go. Okay, that one's all right. Okay, that one's another one like that. Alright, and that one's alright. And there we go. So they have all been trimmed around. So we have all of those that we can use. And of course I got a lot more of those that I can figure out what to do with. But I figured that was just something, if you've got those clear stickers, that you could do that with them. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys back here again really soon. Bye!